Welcome back to Going Solo. I'm Rick, and last time we finished the last scenario for the Hans series, and I debated for a little while, for a few days, whether I was going to continue with Final Girl or if I was going to go to another game and then come back to Final Girl at a later time, but as expected, Final Girl has captured my attention once again, and we are going to move on to the series starring the Poltergeist. So, there are a few special rules. We went over the special rules for Creech Manor during our Hans series, but I would like to review those really quick once more. There are one-way movement spaces. Those can be changed to two-way movement spaces if we find the special item that can do that. There are window spaces which may be referenced by some event or terror cards. There is a ladder on this side of the house which makes this window a two-way space, but there is an event where it could break and become a one-way space, and anything inside the manor is considered an inside space, while anything on the outside is considered an outside space. So now let's move on to the special rules for the Poltergeist. What makes the Poltergeist unique in this game is that she has no health and in fact cannot be attacked or killed. So, how do we win? Well, the Poltergeist does come with two special item cards that are shuffled into the item decks. Carolyn and Mr. Floppy. So, our goal to win the game is to find and rescue Carolyn. So, we've got to find her and get her to an exit space. Now, there are scenarios where we may also have to find Mr. Floppy and get out with them as well. But that's mainly the biggest special rules for the Poltergeist. Also, Carolyn cannot be discarded, but there are some instances where she might get shuffled back into an item deck, and this is normal. Yeah. So with that, let's go ahead and get started with our first session with Poltergeist.
Recently, a young family of four moved in from out of state. The Johnsons thought they had hit the jackpot. They bought Creech Manor at a too-good-to-be-true price. They quickly moved in and began renovating. It didn't take them long to realize that the manor was not like other houses. Strange things were happening, and the longer they stayed, the worse it got. One night, a fierce storm came through. The thunder drowned out the screams of the little girl, Carolyn, as she was dragged from her bed by an unseen force into infinite darkness. Mr. Johnson, uncertain of what was happening, typed the word Poltergeist into a search bar on his computer, and at that exact moment, the lights flickered and the screen went blue, the blue screen of death. Except there were no fail or error codes. No, just the cursor moving, as words were mysteriously typed onto the screen. "Daddy, help me. I'm trapped. Help me, Daddy." Days later, paranormal investigators from all over the state showed up at the family's behest, hoping someone, anyone, could get Carolyn back. Selina's paranormal enthused adrenaline junkie boyfriend asked her to come with him. Despite her gut telling her to sit this one out, she begrudgingly agreed. Selina spent the first night exploring the manor, more out of curiosity than in any attempt to find the girl. When the door of the upstairs bedroom slammed closed and locked suddenly, she was scared but assumed her boyfriend was pranking her. No one answered her cries for help. There was a computer in the room, and despite not being plugged in, it lit up, and she began to see words coming across the screen. "Help me! We have to get out of here! I'm in the—" And right at that moment, the face of Helen Creech flew out of the screen, terrifying Selina half to death. As much as she wanted to get the hell out of here, she knew she couldn't leave Carolyn behind.
Alright, so let's start off with our event card, which is Ghost Hunters. Replace the 3 victims closest to you, or as many as able, with the special victim meeples. These victims will not follow you until one of them has been killed. Each time one of these victims is killed, an additional bloodlust. Alright, so the 3 victims closest to me would be these 2 and this one. Well, technically, yeah. Wait, how did I end up with an extra one? Oh, I must have grabbed it out of the tray. Okay. So 2 here, 1 here. Special victims. So they will not follow me until one of them has been killed. So they are not able to be saved until one of them has been killed, or until I land on a outdoor space that happens to have them in it. Alright, so we start with our get the rest of them. Don't know how I got confused, mixed up here. Okay, so we start with our 6, 0 cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we start with our 0 cost cards. The horror level starts at 3. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. See where we can get. So I want to start with a focus. The horror level starts low enough that I could possibly get it all the way down so I can have 3 dice, which would be amazing because searching is going to be very important. Right off the bat, there's 2 successes. Amazing. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other focus to see if I can get a 3rd dice. Ooh, and I don't. I fail. So I lose those 2 points that I just got. And then I'm going to walk. Okay, so I did get a partial, so I'm going to discard my weak attack and short rest to change that partial into a success, so that I can still move 1 space, only losing 1 time. And I think I'm going to go this way. I'm going to try to get up to the attic to search first, I think. So, that's all of my... I'm not going to use my other walk card right now, because I want to buy some things. I want to buy a sprint, and I want to buy a search. That's 4. And I'll also buy a close call. Then all of these can go back over here. Oh, killer's in the wrong space. Okay, so the killer's action does allow her to do 1 movement at the start of her turn. Whereas Hans couldn't move, she can. So she would target one of these 2. It doesn't matter which one at the moment, because she only moves 1 space. No, she moves 2 spaces. Ooh. Okay, so which one would be worse for me? Probably this one, because it would put her closer to me. So she's going to move up here and kill this guy, which increases the horror level and the bloodlust. And now we do our first terror card. I have to kill you. It told me to kill you. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, all victims in spaces adjacent to you move to your space. That's just the 2 that are there already, are the only ones that are in spaces adjacent to me. If there are any victims in your space, you may play 1 action card that inflicts damage. I don't have an action card that inflicts damage. Kill one victim for each damage, and do not increase bloodlust. Then I take 1 damage for each victim in my space. Then they panic. So, there's 2 victims in my space. So I take 2 damage. And then both of these guys are going to panic. So we got a 5 and a 6. Wish I could roll that on one of my checks. So a 5 goes here and 6 goes here. So they kind of split up. Alright. Now, there's no upkeep, and there's nobody else to panic, so it is my turn once again. So I'm going to... Let's see if I can get somewhere by doing a sprint. Oh, let's reset my time. I got a partial. Let's go ahead and do a close call. Got a partial again. I could discard both of these cards in my hand. But I kind of need them. But if I move this turn, it ends my turn. If I don't discard them, I get to move 1 space and it ends my turn. But if I discard both of these, I get to move 2 spaces. But that will also end my turn because I won't have any more cards. So it's kind of whether I want to lose 2 time and a health, or just 1 time and keep my health. So I'm going to discard them. So I lose 1 time, I keep all my health, and I get to move 1 space. Eek. But that also puts me closer to... Oh, wait. Yeah, I discarded them, so I get to move 2 spaces. Okay. Alright. So I've got 3 points. Let me think here. I'm going to have a walk card. Only 1, though. So unless I get double successes, I won't get up to be able to search anything. So I'm going to go ahead and get a sprint. A close call. And my 0 cost back. Alright. Killer's turn. She gets to target and move. So she's going to move here, target and move and kill. And her dark power is revealed. Which is forgetting something. Which is an epic dark power. You may not win the game unless you reach an exit with Carolyn and Mr. Floppy. So I've got to find both of them. So I've really got to get to work. Okay. Then we have a tarot card. Did that clown just move? A clown doll appeared. You may play action card that inflicts damage if you wish. Then, if the clown doll is still alive, you take 1 damage equal to the killer's attack value. You may defend as normal. If you take damage, increase bloodlust. The clown doll disappears. Alright, so I guess there's no token for it because it disappears with this card. So I will go ahead and do a weak attack against it. It looks like it just has 1 health based on this. So as long as I hit for 1, it disappears without doing damage to me. And I did hit for 1 without losing health myself. Alright. So we're free and clear there. Okay. And there's no panic, no upkeep. We are back to my action phase. Let's attempt to focus some more. Okay, I did get a success there. Let's do the other one, see if I can get a second dice. Apparently I cannot. And if I do anything else, then I run the risk of not being able to afford anything. You know what? Let me go ahead and short rest. Try to recover the health that I lost. Which I failed to do. I'm going to use my close call on that one. Okay, I did get a success. So, I used my close call for 2. But then I got a success, which put me down to 1. Or, yeah, put me down by 1. But I do gain 1 health back. But, problem is, I have no time left. I could try to do one of these, but if I lose time, which I will, it will end my turn. And I can't buy anything anyway, so I might as well go ahead and try. Okay, I did get 1 success. So I get to move 2 spaces. Let's just go to the closet. And I lose a time, so that ends my turn. And I can't buy anything. So, it's back to the Poltergeist turn. Let's see, she's going to target whoever's closest, which would be either me or this victim over here, or that victim over there. Really would not like her to be in my space, but that means that's where she's going to go. Well, she's going to go towards me. Oh, wait, no. With her being right here, she could get to this one, and she could get to this one. Okay, so it's probably going to be... this one. Bloodlust should actually be up here, because when the special victim died, it would have done too. So she dies, and horror increases by 2. Not doing well so far. My turn again. I kind of want to stay here so that I can search it. So I'm just going to forego my turn and just buy stuff. I've got 6 points. I'm obviously going to take my... oh wait, these should have gone back after my last one to be able to be purchased again. That's important. Okay. So I'm obviously going to take my 0 levels. I'm going to take a search and a sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, wait. I've got 2 points left, but do I want to not take the sprint? And take a distraction so that I can get this dang level down. And then, of course, close call, because that's my only one that I can do for 1 point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not over my 10 card limit, so we're good. All right. So it's the Poltergeist turn again. So she targets a victim, the closest. So the closest is going to be this room here, because it's only 3 spaces away. So she's going to move 1 and 2. Where the hell did this storm come from? Lightning strikes your space and each space adjacent to you. 1 victim in each space is killed, and you lose health equal to the Poltergeist's current attack value. Ooh, okay. So, this victim is killed. Bloodlust goes up. And I lose health equal to the Poltergeist's current attack value, which is 2. So I'm going to lose 2 health. Alright. There's nobody to panic and no upkeep, so we can move on. So I'm going to search. Wait, before I search, I'm going to focus. Okay, I did get a success, so it goes up. And I get... Nope, I lose 1 time. Focus again. I gain 2 time. And the horror level goes down 1. And then distraction. Come on. Ooh, I can gain 1 time. Okay, weak attack and short rest are going away again. There we go. Yes. Okay. Now, since I've got a 3rd dice, I'm going to search. Okay, I got 1 success, but I do have a partial. I'm going to do the close call, but I'm only going to re-roll 1 dice. Because I'd like to see what the second item is to see if it's Carolyn. Nope, it's just another partial. Do I want to keep these or do I want to discard them? I've got plenty of points to be able to buy things. Let's discard them. Make that 2 successes, so I get to take the top 2 item cards of my space and choose 1. Place the other on the top face up or on the bottom face down. So we are in the closet, which is right here. So I got the first aid kit and the flashlight. So the first aid kit just gives me extra healing. The flashlight, I can spend 1 time every action phase to look at the top of the terror deck. And I can either leave it or place it at the bottom. That seems like a pretty good power to have. I could also use some healing though. And I really need to place whichever one I get on the bottom of the deck so that I can find... So that next round I can search again here and see if I can find Carolyn or Mr. Floppy. Let's go ahead and take the flashlight, which I'm going to put in my backpack. And then I'm going to put the first aid kit on the bottom of the item deck, face down. Okay, and that's going to be my action phase. So now I've got 9 points. Okay. I'm going to take a search card, so that's 2. I'm going to take a sprint, so that's another 2. I've got 5 left. Okay, this is bugging me now that I've noticed it. Okay. Alright, so I've got 5 points left. Let's go ahead and take... I could take the long rest to recover my health, which I might need because the Poltergeist is right beside me, which means she's targeting me next time. But that also means I kind of need to get a guard card. I'm going to take both of the guard cards. 1, 2, 1, 2, and a close call. That way I can defend against the damage I'm about to take. Okay. So, these go back. Okay, so now it is the Poltergeist's turn. She targets. She's going to target Selina, of course, because that's the closest person, and she's going to attack, to which I am going to guard against. Now her attack power is currently 2. So with 1 success, I reduce the attack by 2, which means I take no damage, which is perfect. And the next terror card, Unstoppable Evil. Roll a die. Take damage equal to your roll. You may defend. Or kill that many victims. You choose which victims. If there are not enough victims, you must choose to take the damage. So it says I may defend, so I am going to defend with my guard. And I did get 2 successes, so I negate all of that damage. Okay. Now, there's nobody to... Yep, she's in that space. Okay, so there's nobody to panic, and... Yep, so we're going to search again. And then I'm going to sprint out of here, hopefully getting up to the attic. Alright, so I did get one success. So either way, that's going to be a lost time point. Do I want to use my close call, though? I think I want to save my close call for my sprint, because I really want to get far enough away so she won't be able to attack me again. So I will just take the top item card, which is the rope ladder. Excellent. So I can discard this card to add the rope ladder token on any of the single one-way movement spaces. Okay. And now I'm going to sprint. Oop. Because I don't want to take any more damage from her. Alright, so I did get 2 successes, so I don't have to use my close call. And I get to move 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. And I am up here with these 2 victims. Okay. So now it's her turn. She gets to move 2 spaces still. Nope, 3 spaces now. Okay. Which means she can catch up to me, but she would kill victims first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. She's obviously going to go for the higher numbers, so... And she's going to kill a victim. And then her next tarot card. Everything was flying around. Horror level increases by 1. That's okay though, because I'm still in the green. Place the poltergeist in the closest victim, or in your space if there are no victims. And then target and kill. So target and kill. Bloodlust does go up, but horror level goes up as well. So I do not have 3 dice anymore. Wait, I didn't buy cards. So I'll take my 0 levels, and I had 4 points. So I'm going to take a sprint and a search. There. Now I bought cards. And then these would have gone back. Okay. Alright, so nobody to panic and no upkeep. Have I missed events? No, don't look like it. Okay. I guess there just hadn't been none. Alright, so we're back around to me again. Not a whole lot of victims left. Let's go ahead and do a search while I'm up here. So I did get a success and a partial. I don't want to get rid of my short rest because I need the health. So I'll get rid of a walk and the weak attack. So that I can have 2 successes and look at 2 cards. We are in the attic. So my choices are the crucifix or Carolyn. Yay! Carolyn has to go in one of my hand spots. Okay. So I found Carolyn. So crucifix is definitely going away. Discard to ignore the effects of a single tarot card. Ooh, that would be helpful. I'm going to leave it up there. And now, I'm going to focus. I shouldn't have had 3 dice that turn. know what? Let me re-roll it. Gotta be fair. I did get a success and I did get a partial, so I could have discarded those to turn that into a success, so we're good. Okay. Didn't want to appear to be cheating or anything. So, all right. So the focus card. Let's roll. See if I can get my third dice back. Oof. Let's go ahead and do a close call. That was 2. And I did get 1 success, so I still lose another one, but I do get my third dice back. Okay, and I've only got 3 left. Let's go ahead and try for a sprint. Come on, come on, come on. Ugh. Not good. Okay, I'm just gonna lose the 1. No, I have to lose 2. I lose a health. I am going to move 1 space and end my turn. Since I've only got 1 left, I'm going to spend it before I buy cards. I'm going to spend it to use the flashlight so that I can take a look at this next tarot card. Something's coming through the walls. It would cause all victims to panic, and any that exit through a window are killed, and an event to happen. Yeah, let's leave it. Okay, so she is going to, of course... I would have been here, because I could only move 1 space. Yeah. I was only able to move 1 space. So I would have been there. Okay, so I'm going to buy nothing, because I have no points left. She is going to move to me. And do some damage. Which would be 2 points of damage. And I have nothing to defend it with. Yeah, nothing to defend with. So yeah, she's going to do 2 points of damage. Which there's 1. And if I have health behind here, we keep going. And if not, the game's over. Oh, I do. I got 2. Okay, cool. Whew. I thought I was done. Okay. So, I'm not dead yet. And I know the tarot card is not going to do me damage because I already know what it is. So, it is something's coming through the walls. All victims panic. Any victims that exit through a window are killed. So, let's start with this guy up here. That's a 4. So they're going to panic back into our space with the killer. This guy over here, as long as I don't roll a 5 or 6. A 3. Okay, he moves into the trophy room. This one, as long as I don't roll a 5 or 6. That's a 5. He's killed. Bloodlust increases. Bloodlust is at its maximum. And then this one down here is a 3, which means they are going to go... Actually, they're going to stay right where they are. And then we have an event. No one comes back. Place the skull token in the attic. Glad I moved out of the attic. All victims in the attic are killed. Whenever a victim enters the attic, they are killed immediately. Okay. Skull token in the attic. So the attic is a death zone. And there is, let's see, a victim was killed this turn, and there is a victim in our space, so they will panic. With a 6. They go up into the attic and die. So I discard the next terror card. Carolyn, where are you? Okay, good thing I've already got Carolyn. Wait, shuffle the Carolyn into the item deck of the nearest... Crap. And of course, it's the attic. Okay, so Carolyn is going to get shuffled back into the attic. Alright. Not doing very good this round. Or this game. Oh wait, no. No, that was just a discard. It didn't say to activate it. So I can get Carolyn back. And the crucifix goes back on top here. Alright, I've still got to find Mr. Flopsy, though, before I can escape. So I'm going to start with a short rest, because I'm kind of dying here. Really? All failures. So, I lose a health. Horror level goes up 1. I lose a time, and my turn ends. Wait, these should have all gone back, shouldn't they have? They should have. Because I didn't use these, except for... I used one of them. Nope. Oh wait, I don't lose a heart, I gain a heart. Duh. Stop trying to kill myself more. Okay. So, I've got 5 points. I'm going to take these 0 levels, of course. Or the 0 cost. I'm going to take a sprint for 2. I'm going to take... I'm not going to take the sprint. I'm going to take both guard cards. Because I don't know what's going to happen. And a close call. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Because I don't know what this chick's going to do to me. Alright. So now it's her turn again, so she is going to attack. And I am going to guard. I only get 2 dice. Her damage is 3. And I got 1 success, so I've reduced the damage by 2, which means I only take 1. And then the terror card comes. Something unholy happened in the blank. Roll a die. Depending on the result, place the killer in that room. Okay. Well, I'm hoping she goes down to the ballroom. But we'll see. for the closet, which is where I was heading. But then she gets to attack anybody that's there, but nobody's there. Then she gets to target and move to me and attack again. And I'm going to guard again. That's why I bought both of them. Two successes, so I get to disregard all the damage. Perfect. So that was a net nothing for the Poltergeist. And nobody to panic. No upkeep. So let's go ahead and focus. One success. Alright, back up to 3 dice. Okay. Let's go ahead and walk. Okay, I did get a success, so I can move 1 space. There is a partial there. I'm going to discard my walk and my focus to be able to move that extra space. Yeah. Alright, and that's going to end my round. Okay, so I've got 4 points. I'm taking a search and a sprint. That's 4. That's not good. Not good. I think this is going to be it. I think I've just lost. Because this guy is not closer than I am. Which means she is going to target me, move the 2 spaces to get to me, and attack me. Her attack power is now 3, which kills me. And I do not have anything to defend with. Alright, so we're not off to a great start with the Poltergeist. I was not able to escape with Carolyn before the Poltergeist destroyed Selina, and Carolyn still appears to be trapped. So next week we will move on to Carolyn, to the next Poltergeist scenario, which is at Camp Happy Trails, I believe. And I believe in this one we actually change Final Girls. So we can actually let Selina die. For this one. And we'll come back next week to face off against the Poltergeist with a new Final Girl, and hopefully we can save Carolyn from Camp Happy Trails. Thanks for watching, and come back next time.